Okay, we are back again with another lovely video. I hope everybody has survived finals week. I honestly cannot believe that it's over. I remember thinking 2 weeks ago that I was like, good Lord, this is gonna just feel like years. I mean, this whole semester has felt really long, but I was like, these last 2 weeks are just going to drag. But now that this is over, I honestly cannot believe it's done. So that's kind of wild. So here I started out on Sunday night. I was just like, I just knew the week was going to be crazy. And I'm like, I just need to sit down and write out what is priority and what I've got to get done. Especially on Monday, I had a doctor's appointment for my dog and I had a last minute, I just like blanked out, anatomy review lecture online that I was just not gonna miss. And so those were really time sensitive, and so the things that I had to get done, I had to get that done before, I think it was at 2 o'clock is when the appointment was. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm keeping everything straight. And when I'm really stressed out, I always have this very insecure fear of mine that I'm like forgetting something, just because I pride myself on just always kind of knowing what's going on. And so I've just been feeling like I don't know, I just like I was forgetting something. So I was like, I just need to sit down and write this out before the week starts and mama hits the ground running. So that's what I highly recommend anybody to do, is just write these lists out, people. Okay, so am I the only one that when you know you have like such a busy week, you cannot sleep and you're up like extremely early? That was me this entire week. I got up between 5:30 and 6 every single day, and part of me was like not mad at it, but then part of me was like, I am so exhausted by just the evening. I just felt dead, but I would just like lay awake in my bed every night until 1 or 2, and then like clockwork, 5:30, 6 o'clock would hit, and I'm like ready to go. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to get off my mind was my microbiology lab final, and it was pretty dope. She let us use all our notes, so it wasn't too bad. It was just one of those things that was kind of like weighing on my mind. So seriously, as soon as 9 o'clock hit and I was able to get in there and take it, I did. And actually kind of worked out in my favor, because she said that if you get it done ASAP, she would grade it. So I was actually, I got it done, and then I was able to know my grade like that day. So that was pretty baller. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Monday seemed super just insane, and I feel like it's kind of showing up on this video. It's just really kind of like all over the place. I wasn't planning on doing that microbiology final until Tuesday or Wednesday, but because she had said if you take it now, I will go ahead and grade it, I was just like, let's just get it done. And because she let us use our notes, I was like, this can't be too hard. So I kind of just squeezed that in, even though that really wasn't part of the plan. And then I had to watch my lecture just to get prepared for the evening lecture, and then I also had to study for my microbiology lecture final, which is, I cannot believe they made us take a lab final and a lecture final, and they're not even separate grades. All of it, like our lab was only like, I don't know, 20 or 30% of our final grade, so it was kind of crazy. They technically made us do 2 finals, so I kind of feel like I'm all over the place. So this is me right now studying. It's either micro or it was I think it's the anatomy lecture. So I was just trying to quickly figure out what is going on in the digestive system. So bear with me on the craziness of this.
These 2 pyruvic acid get converted into acetyl coenzyme A. When I do,
let me explain something. What I mean by how things got weird on Tuesday, I just mean things got really boring. I just sat in my office for probably 6 or 7 hours and watched my lectures and took notes and tried to understand what glucose metabolism is and what actually happens in the electron transport chain. So, yeah, nothing happened. I sat in my office all day. I thought things would get more exciting, but nothing ever did. So, and then I ended up just like taking a nap. So, that's what I mean by that. But then also that night, I dressed my dog up in a Hawaiian shirt and a hat and pretended like she was going on vacation, and it made me laugh. So, those are what those pictures are about. All right, continuing on. Watching this video back is like giving me flashbacks, even though this was just this week. It's just so sporadic all over the place, but that is like legitimately how I felt. Like my anxiety was just on 10 and I was not sleeping well, and so I just feel like I was like going nuts. But I had to finish up a paper for one of my, like a business class, and so I kind of like low-key forgot about it, and so I was like, shoot. So I'm like quickly trying to get that in, and this was on Wednesday, so Wednesday was a little chiller. Monday I was definitely by far the most intense day, just because of, I think because I squeezed that like extra final in. Definitely don't recommend. So yeah, once I got this done, I think this is all I had left, because I'd already taken my anatomy final, which I'm still waiting on the grade. Fingers crossed that I did okay. Yeah.